What's going on, everyone? Today I'm going to show you how to make a slap house style lead, but I wouldn't just limit it to slap house, honestly, because I feel like you could use this for really any sort of dance style genre, progressive house, future house, really anything. And you guys can download this lead for free down below, along with all the other sounds you guys heard in the video. If you guys checked out how to make a slap house bass, it's the same exact preset pack as that, so if you got it already, you're good to go. And you can check out all of my free vital sounds down below as well, but let's get into it. All right, so first things first, let's get some of the basic things out of the way that we need to do to get the sound of the lead. First, let's put one voice of unison down here because it's a lead. We only want one note playing at a time. And then we could shape envelope 1, put the sustain at 0, take the release down, and then we're going to put a little bit of attack on it. And this is going to make it a little softer. Just a little bit is going to be perfect because it gives us just a little bit of that slow attack and like a soft feel. And then after that, we're going to throw filter 1 on, 24 dBs. We're going to take it back right here. And then we're going to shape envelope 2 pretty much the same as envelope 1. We could use the same envelope, but just to really make things clear, I'm going to use a second envelope, but we could use the same one. So we could just drag this onto the cutoff, and then we're going to get this kind of filtered sound. So now we have the foundation of the sound, but we don't really have any of those characteristics. So the first thing we want to do is put a square wave into oscillator 2. Now we go to basic shapes and go up to a square wave. And then now we're going to put the volume all the way down here. We're going to go up 1 octave. So we can hold shift on the mouse wheel. You can go up. So you can hold shift and scroll over it up to go between octaves, and then go up to 19. So this is going to be a 5th, and if that doesn't make sense, just hear me out. So we could go FM from oscillator 2, put envelope 2 on that FM, and then now we're going to get a little bit more of a dirty sound. It's really small right now, but once we add the effects, it makes the biggest difference in the world. So we can put a couple of voices of unison on here as well, just a little bit. It depends if you want it wide. So if we don't want it wide, if you want the sound to be pretty mono, you could just leave all of these at 1 voice of unison and it's going to be pretty centered, but we can make it a little wide, put some voices of unison. And then for the effects, first thing is going to be a chorus. We can throw envelope 2 on there to give it a little bit of movement. Now that's really going to make the sound wide as well, so that's a really good way to make any sound really wide. Then we can add a compressor, multiband, put the attack and release back a little bit. And then right off the bat, that chorus and compression is really giving us that future feel. And then we can add a little bit of distortion, but we're going to add envelope 2 to the drive. And the reason for this is distortion really crushes the dynamics of the sound. So if we have the distortion cranked like this, we're losing all of the envelope. We're losing the actual shape of the sound. But if we put envelope 2, if we drag that onto the drive and we just control the drive with that envelope, we still get that same shape of the sound. We don't lose that plucky feel of the sound. Then let's do a little low cut as well. We can get those lows out of there. And then after that, you can add your reverb of choice. I probably recommend doing even like fruity reverb, just getting the reverb out of the synth and do it in the actual mixer. But as far as the reverb goes, you guys can throw it on there. Maybe do a couple seconds, 30% mix. And here's what the sound sounds like without that FM. Sounds fine, but it's just giving it that little bit of edge that we're looking for. And the biggest takeaway from this should be how important these effects are, because without all of these first 3, it's just not even really a good sound at all. So that chorus with that multi-band compression and distortion is just perfect. So that wraps up this video. Really simple lead to make, but it's really effective in a lot of genres, in my opinion. You guys can check out this lead with all the other presets in the song down below for free, and let me know what else you want to hear in the future. With that said, that's all. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.